Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best gaming consoles.
Starting at number 5.
Steam Deck. If you're looking for a powerful gaming PC that can be tucked in your bag, or a large pocket, the Steam Deck is well worth considering. It's as powerful as a high-end gaming laptop, but its portability and price make for an overall enticing package. Price-wise, you can expect to pick up the most basic Steam Deck model for $399/£349, but this rises to $649/£569 for the highest-end version. Regardless of which one you choose, you'll be getting your hands on some top-notch hardware that's perfect for gamers looking for more portable gaming options. The Steam Deck is available to purchase via Valve's Steam client. The library of games players can get their hands on is absolutely enormous as the list of Steam Deck verified titles continues to grow. Some of these even include ports of games originally released on consoles, such as Spider-Man, Miles Morales, offering another way to play popular AAA games on the go. It's worth noting that the Steam Deck's battery life isn't fantastic, and particularly with more intensive games, players can expect to run out of charge relatively quickly. On the cheapest model, for example, the battery life can last between 2 and 8 hours depending on what you're playing and what settings you're using. However, with that said, though we think that this trade-off is worthwhile thanks to how well games look and run.
Coming at number 4.
Nintendo Switch Lite. The Nintendo Switch Lite is our #1 choice for those who want a console for kids and families. Not only does it have a lower asking price than the standard Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch OLED models at $199.99/£200, its smaller size is ideal for little hands, or just those who prefer a more compact system. Beyond that, there are plenty of bright, cheery colors to choose from, such as blue, pink, purple, and yellow. With a thick plastic construction, we found that the Nintendo Switch Lite is more durable than the standard Nintendo Switch model, which means that it should hold up a little better in the long term. Unlike the regular Switch, the Joy-Con controllers can't be removed, which means that they can't get lost. The screen is on the smaller side, especially when compared to the Nintendo Switch OLED model, but it still runs at the same 720p resolution as the Nintendo Switch and OLED. Its performance is the same, too, so you don't need to worry about games running slower just because you're using a smaller system. However, it's worth keeping in mind the Nintendo Switch Lite's major limitation: it can't be docked and connected to a TV in order to play in TV mode. Instead, it's a solely portable system. Although this might not be a problem for children, it is definitely worth bearing in mind for other potential buyers.
At number 3.
Nintendo Switch OLED. The Nintendo Switch OLED is easily the definitive model out of Nintendo's current consoles. Its internal processing power might be the same as the standard Nintendo Switch model, but its screen has been upgraded significantly. With a bigger 7-inch OLED panel, the best Nintendo Switch games look better than ever before when playing in handheld mode. At $349.99/£299.99, the Nintendo Switch OLED is more expensive than the standard Switch model, but is still much more affordable than Sony and Microsoft's current-gen consoles, the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Of course, it's worth noting that the Nintendo Switch OLED isn't as powerful as these rival consoles, and those who play games ported to the system from other platforms may see them struggle slightly at times in comparison. Screen improvements aside, it's also worth noting that the Nintendo Switch OLED includes a wider kickstand as well as improved speakers, meaning that it's easier to play in tabletop mode and games sound better when the system isn't docked. You don't need to worry about having a small gaming library either, as all Nintendo Switch games are compatible with the OLED model. Despite the many upgrades found in the Nintendo Switch OLED, there are still some circumstances where buying the older original Nintendo Switch model is still advisable. This includes getting your hands on any potential limited edition designs, such as the cute Animal Crossing Switch, or if you can manage to snag one of the cheapest Nintendo Switch bundles and deals.
Number 2 of my list.
Xbox Series S. At just $299.99/£249.99, the Xbox Series S presents incredible value. That's before additional discounts, too, where we frequently see that price to as low as £249.99/£199.99, or the addition of bundled games to bolster the package. While this low price point makes it an obvious choice for the best affordable gaming console, you should keep in mind that you are making a number of concessions when picking the Xbox Series S over its larger sibling or the PS5. For a start, the machine lacks a physical disk drive and is limited to a 1440p resolution instead of the 4K output of the Xbox Series X. This means that games will not look quite so sharp, especially if you're using a 4K monitor or expensive gaming TV. The 512GB SSD may also begin to fill out quicker than expected if you're downloading many of the larger titles that are available on Xbox Game Pass. This can be solved by the addition of a Seagate Xbox storage expansion card, but this is an expensive solution if you're after the higher capacity models. Alternatively, a slightly pricier Series S model is now available in carbon black, which offers 1 TB of storage space for $349.99/£299.99. This console still lets you enjoy all the great current generation Xbox games like Forza Motorsport and Starfield for a fraction of the Xbox Series X's price. It also makes for a perfect media streaming center, offering native apps for Netflix and Disney Plus, where the 1440p resolution of this console helps make images look far crisper than your standard 1080p picture.
And number 1.
Xbox Series X. From a raw technical perspective, the Xbox Series X is comfortably the most powerful console currently available and is therefore our top pick if pure performance is your number one concern. A lot of the best Xbox Series X games look and sound phenomenal, thanks in no small part to the stellar implementation of Dolby Atmos surround sound and Dolby Vision, which complement the console's high-end specs very well. Priced at $499/£479, the Xbox Series X is far better than what you would be getting for that price in the gaming PC or gaming laptop market. Like the PS5, the Xbox Series X also has 4K support and compatibility with desirable graphical features like ray tracing. As the system utilizes Gen 4.0 NVMe SSD tech for its storage, it is also unlikely to be slowing down anytime soon. The one area where the Xbox Series X may disappoint is in its software library, which lacks the many compelling console exclusives that you can find on PS5. Xbox Game Pass, however, does help make up for this, offering players the chance to tap into a wide range of titles for a low monthly price. There is also excellent backwards compatibility, far better than what the PS5 offers, which allows you to play games dating all the way back to the original Xbox. That's not to say that the Xbox Series X lacks a handful of decent exclusives of its own, of course. Forza Horizon 5 is one of the best racing games on the market, while simulator fans will surely appreciate the hardware-intensive and stunningly beautiful Microsoft Flight Simulator. There are loads of multi-platform releases to consider too, including the brilliant Lords of the Fallen and Sonic Superstars.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.